I would like to thank you first of all, for this great honor you have bestowed upon us by extending an invitation to attend this ceremony in commemoration of the righteous. I can only be humbled by the great responsibility trusted upon us as direct kins of these righteous men to be able to address this point here today. I believe that there needs to be a continuing discourse about Peshev's story, not only because of the many attempts to manipulate the history, but mainly because this feat sends a message which reaches far beyond the geographical and temporal boundaries of its own time. This unprecedented and genuinely humanitarian act should serve as an outstanding example, a moral investment for the future, which cannot afford to depreciate. This moral heritage we must protect and cherish. I think that I will not be exaggerating if I say that Dimitar Peshev's deed personifies some of the most fundamental human values which we stand for and provides a positive shed of light in the discussions on the banality of evil. Having just a few minutes to speak, I will have to take a note only of a few of the most important moments of his life. However, even with such a small extract of his story, it is still easy to identify Peshev's genuine trust in justice, humanism and patriotism. When entering the field of politics, one usually does so due to reasons of ethical character or trying to assert certain values and social reasons. Notice that I do not use the term career in politics, which would suggest that becoming a politician is an end in itself. On the contrary, having been offered several high-ranked posts before he accepted to become a Minister of Justice, Dimitar Peshev was looking to achieve higher goals and to repair the defects of the internal government which was demoralizing the society. Being a true democrat, he conceived democracy in its real meaning and sense, and not in a formal and shallow way which almost does not remember its true purpose. There are different examples of decisions which he took, which made him confront with other members of the government or the king himself. However, he defended his positions as he genuinely followed his political goals, which were based on social values and not career building. The whole organization of the deportation of the Bulgarian Jews was kept in secret by the government, and the parliament did not have any access to information regarding those processes. For this reason, when he was informed for the first time about the preparations for deportation, he was taken aback. He has heard rumors about this before, but he was reluctant to believe that such a deed is possible to be happening without him being consulted, or at least informed. After all, he was the Deputy President of the National Assembly. However, as soon as he received the confirmation that all the rumors were actually true, he took immediate and decisive measures. The whole initiative of Peshev managed to cancel the deportation. However, the government continued to keep the issue a secret, and Peshev was worried that although postponed, the operation could still be executed. This is why he prepared a hard letter of protest, which was to be signed only by members of the majority, so that the government would not consider it a challenge of its political line and thus ignore it. The letter was signed by 42 members of the majority. In this way, Peshev became the only politician of high rank in a country allied with the Germans who brought the atmosphere of complete and collective silence with regard to the Jewish plot. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is one of the reasons why such a commemoration is necessary is to remember the real history. The other one is that the story of Peshev sets an example for all of us and all the people who defend human rights and the moral heritage for all of us which we should cherish. This is why I would like to thank most sincerely the Gariba Association and Mr. Grydeland for the whole organization of this event and for being active in taking care of humanism.
I'm honored that I can be here with my wife on this special occasion. My brother didn't like too much formalities, but he would be probably very happy for several reasons. One is that distinguished company of other people who have a tree here in this garden. Second, that today there is the Day of the Writers celebrated over Europe. He was always for interested in a wider response. And the third thing which he would be happy with is that you bravely came in this rainy day and do not mind the rain. He didn't like two speeches, as I said, and if he had a speech, he usually wrote it himself as a writer. Unfortunately, he couldn't write anything for me, so I will spare you of long speeches, and just I would like to finish with his maxim, which is sort of his legacy, that truth and love will conquer lie and hate. And I will ask my wife to say also something.
Buongiorno a tutti. We are very honored to be invited to be here with you with this special occasion. I think that it's very, very important that such as activities and occasions are here, and that we always memorize the people who do such an important thing for all of us. I am very surprised and very happy that so many young people are here, and I feel it very important because the memory is not only we have, but we need to do something for the future. So thank you very much.
Onorevole Sindaco, onorevole Console d'Armenia, buongiorno a tutti. Sono onorato di essere qui per commemorare 4 grandi benefattori dell'umanità: Dimitar Peshev, Vaclav Havel, Samir Kassir e il norvegese Fridtjof Nansen. Voglio ricordare che nel 2011 ricorrevano i 150 anni dalla nascita di Nansen, grande esploratore dell'Artico e uno degli scienziati più rilevanti del suo tempo, ma anche molto di più. La celebrazione di oggi ci dà l'opportunità di dare un'attenzione particolare all'impegno umanitario che ha segnato la molteplice ed eccezionale esistenza di Fridtjof Nansen. Dopo le devastazioni della Prima Guerra Mondiale, Nansen si è adoperato con instancabile impegno per il rimpatrio dei prigionieri di guerra e di dare aiuti ai rifugiati. Quando fu alla guida della Società delle Nazioni, con l'aiuto della Croce Rossa Internazionale, in breve tempo furono rimpatriati più di 400.000 prigionieri di 26 paesi. Nel 1921 fu nominato al commissario per i rifugiati. È stato l'ideatore del passaporto Nansen, un documento di identità che porta il suo nome, emesso nel 1922 dalle Società delle Nazioni a favore dei rifugiati. Il passaporto serve anche ad artisti rifugiati come Stravinsky, Chagall e Anna Pavlova. Nel 1922 fu insignito il premio Nobel per la pace. Nansen si batte strenuamente per la causa armena, a seguito della deportazione di gran parte della sua popolazione. Nel 1925, su richiesta della Società delle Nazioni, Nansen si recò in visita in Armenia per agevolare l'insediamento dei rifugiati armeni. Fu anche autore di un libro sul popolo armeno e la sua sorte, tradotto in diverse lingue, e il libro contribuì a diffondere la conoscenza delle vicissitudini di questo popolo. Concludo con le parole di Nansen, ministro plenipotenziario di Norvegia in missione speciale, con le quali chiude la sua conferenza presso American Academy of Political and Social Sciences a Philadelphia in 1970. I quote, "May all humanity awaken to see there is one great purpose in life, and that is not destruction of others, it is the development of oneself, of all one's possibilities. There is one high ideal of existence. Its name is not power, its name is justice." Grazie, la Norvegia è onorata di essere rappresentata da Fridtjof Nansen nella foresta del Giusti tra le donne e gli uomini benefattori dell'umanità e particolarmente un grazie al sindaco e alla console di Armenia. Grazie a tutti voi.
Bonjour, je voudrais parler en français. Je vais être très courte parce que je suis la dernière à parler. Je veux dire remercier le maire de Milan, la ville de Milan et l'ami du Liban, Antonio Ferrari, qui a parlé de Samir peut-être mieux que je vais le faire. Je remercie aussi le consul du Liban qui m'a accompagnée aujourd'hui. Je suis très émue de voir que dans cette cérémonie, il y a de toutes les générations. Et Dieu sait combien de cérémonies j'ai assisté et participé. J'ai jamais vu des plus jeunes jusqu'aux cheveux blancs dans une cérémonie pour soutenir la liberté et les justes. Je voudrais en 2 mots présenter Samir qui, comme Albert Camus, à la mi-quarantaine, a été tué dans sa voiture, l'un par accident et l'autre assassiné. Tous les deux ont abandonné à l'arrière de leur voiture un livre de Nietzsche. Tous les deux ont laissé des projets inachevés. Samir devait écrire Le printemps à Beyrouth et Albert Camus n'a pas fini son roman Premier rang. L'un a appris le marxisme dans la misère et l'autre l'avait intériorisé dans une idéologie propre à lui, dans le malheur arabe. Son destin s'étant tragiquement lié à la Nakba en Palestine et au drame libanais, Samir fait à présent partie de ces figures élues par Dieu qui ont forgé leur chemin à travers les drames les plus sombres de l'histoire, en gardant toujours l'innocence et le rayonnement de la liberté. Il a rêvé d'un Liban libre et souverain, d'une Syrie démocratique, d'une opposition à la dictature qui ne devait en aucun cas être confondue avec la relation entre les deux peuples, d'un Beyrouth cosmopolite fief de culture et de liberté, d'un printemps arabe qui s'épanouirait à Beyrouth et annoncera le temps de la floraison à Damas. Il a rêvé de la Palestine, de son peuple qui a si bien compris que l'instauration de la démocratie est un grand pas vers la fin de cette occupation. Il a rêvé d'une Nahda laïque, moderne, humaine, civique, loin du militarisme, du fanatisme et de la dictature. Je voudrais, pour résumer, ne pas parler de l'homme que j'ai aimé 11 ans sans arrêt et que j'aime toujours, de vous dire un secret. Il avait un amour inconditionnel pour l'Italie. Il avait dit que le monde est injuste, puisqu'à la base, il y a dans le monde un pays qui s'appelle l'Italie d'un côté et tout l'autre monde d'un autre. L'Italie le lui a bien rendu, elle a traduit la plupart de ses livres et aujourd'hui honore sa mémoire par cet arbre dans une forêt milanaise. Merci.